the first piece on the program, which is the Introduction in Polonaise by Carl Bohm. I first learned this piece in 10th grade. It comes with kind of a sad story. It involves me breaking my hand right before I was supposed to perform it for contests. That was where me and Leanne met, playing that piece, and it's pretty classic for me, and it's great to play it live for audience of 7 now. Yay! All right, so let's do it. Yeah, that's great. Nice little fun piece to start out the program. Hope the audio quality is passable for right now. I'm also recording this on my other computer here, and that's hooked up to a nice fancy microphone that will capture the sound a lot better than YouTube is. Because YouTube doesn't really think that the music really should be live streamed for some reason. No, that's a great thing to live stream is music. But anyways, so in other words, the audio quality will be fixed in another version that I'll upload on this channel after the concert. Next up, we have some Mendelssohn songs without words. These are 4 selections. We'll play them in order from his various collection. They were originally written for solo piano, but this is an arrangement for violin and piano. So here we go. And I think the last one you'll probably recognize, really enjoy. Whew. Doing good. Almost at the halfway point here. This is Czardas by Vittorio Monti. It's kind of like a gypsy dance sort of song. Starts out real romantic and slow, and then we get to this fun, fast part. And it's really great. I learned this piece last year and was going to rehearse it here with Leanne, and then I think you all know what happened about that, circa March 2020. So, all right, here we go. Good thing I've played that so many times that even without the first page, I'm fine. Let's try to avoid that with this next one. We're going to take a very short break just to make sure my tuning is all right. All right, and we're back. Told you it would be a short break. So next up is a pretty special piece here. This is something I composed myself. The story behind this one, it's called Sacrilegious Scherzo. The origin of it was, there's this YouTube channel called Twoset Violin, and they create these hilarious videos about classical music, and I've been a huge fan for a while. And so last summer, they came out with a submission form. You can send in your own compositions for 2 violins, and then you could get a chance for that to be played on their YouTube channel. Well, I did that. I wasn't exactly sure how I wanted to, what I wanted this piece to be. So the deadline was a week from when they announced it. So I had a very short time to write this. It's a pretty short piece, so that wasn't the worry. But I settled on creating this sort of scherzo, funny little passage where there's a lot of inside jokes related to the Twoset, their videos. So one of them is the melody, which is this little interval, which is used in the Flight of the Bumblebee, if you know that one. And there's a funny video where they critique this guy who claims to be the fastest violinist in the world. Spoiler alert, he's not very accurate at his playing. He sort of sounds like that. And so that's one of the jokes in there. And there's a couple other ones too. But for now, we'll just play Sacrilegious Scherzo. Originally written for 2 violins, and now arranged for violin and piano. I don't realize if I mentioned it, but they Twoset Violin actually did play that piece on their YouTube channel. So that was a pretty crazy day, because I was sitting there on a Zoom class, and I was just scrolling YouTube, and I happened to click on that video and started watching it. And then when I saw my name pop up on the screen, I was like so surprised, and you could see it on the webcam. It's kind of funny. I don't think anyone noticed though. But yeah, that video is called These Talented Young Composers Twoset Fan Composition, Episode 3. Something along those lines. Wow, we're at the 30-minute mark. Well, I guess there was like about 2 or 3 minutes of just standing here waiting. Well, we're down to the final piece here. This is Fritz Kreisler's Praeludium and Allegro. And give a few shout-outs here before we're done here. Of course, I'm thanking Leanne Rogers here for being my accompanist today. She's a really talented pianist, and it's been great to be able to work with her these past few years. I'd also like to thank my family, my mom, who's here listening today, and the rest of my family, my dad, and everyone here is watching. I'll thank you as well, all 9 of you. Thank you. I'm so glad to be able to share music with you today. But this is it. It's the final one, and it's the most intense. Hope you enjoy it. that was great. I'm so happy with this performance. It's not flawless, of course, but that's the beauty of it. Each performance is unique. It's special, and you guys got to hear that live. That's great. That's kind of a workout. You can't tell. That's the one that makes me break out a sweat here. My forehead a little shinier now. That was great. A couple other honorable mentions here. Not honorable. These are great people that I neglected to mention prior to that. There's my private lessons teacher, Bob Hagenbuch. He's been a great teacher to me all this time, and I was so grateful that he could help me learn these pieces here and help present my best musical self. I'd like to thank also my orchestra directors from Olathe West, J.J. Wallace and Kimberly Michaelis. It was great having that time in high school to be able to play orchestra. It was great. I really appreciated that. And of course, I wouldn't be here without the Olathe school system, who generously have all these great music programs. Yeah, I'm worn out now, so we're about to wrap this up. Thank you all for coming in today, taking time to listen to my music, and I really appreciate it. Whether you watched it live or you're watching it afterward on the higher quality, thank you. Thank you so much. Should we do a bow?
Oh, certainly.
Thank you.